Where do I begin? So, for those of you that know me, you know probably by now that I kind of have like a bit of a sadistic, weird, cathartic thing with putting my information out for everyone to hear. And that's kind of how I cycle through my problems. And I guess that's just me being really cheap on therapy. But if you're watching this, I'm sure you probably are already kind of familiar with me, but in case you're not, or maybe you somehow missed everything that happened between, you know, now and December of 2018, and kind of everything leading up to then, and since then has been me trying to piece together my life and figure out how to like function again, since I'm not anticipating it happening anymore. But now it has happened and I don't know how to exist. I don't take care of myself. I'm not cleaning my house. As you can see, everything behind me is in piles of bullshit. And, you know, like I go through these periods of like being like, oh my God, yeah, like I'm gonna journal and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna get back in shape and I'm eating healthy. And then I just feel like, you know, I have like this major dip in, you know, in everything that I'm feeling. And I just feel absolutely hopeless. And I don't know. It's fucking it sucks. Cause I'm not, here's maybe my problem. I don't know. I tend to be very rational with things. Whenever I went through breakups or anything like that, like I would be like, oh my God, like fucked up about it for a little while, like maybe like a week or a month or something, not very long at all in the scheme of things. And then I just kind of accepted it as this is how it is. And I was never someone who would kind of go back and revisit those feelings for the most part, unless it was like a breakup, makeup kind of relationship. When I realized it was over, it was never something that I ever tried to like, to hold on to or to get back. So for me, like my grieving process is similar to that in the way that I just know that it's a fact. It sucks. It's awful, but there's nothing that I can do. So, you know, like, yeah, I am upset. I'm tired. I'm mad. Like, people try to comfort me when I don't ask for it. And it's so annoying and so exhausting. And I just want to self-destruct. Because, you know, I'm not asking for these conversations. I just need to internalize everything. And pretend that it's not happening. I don't know. Which this is a little bit of a tangent, not necessarily why I sat down to do this, but like I said, I don't want to pay for therapy, so you're welcome. People want to be sad for you, and it's morbidly like just like fucked up. Like why? I don't want you to feel for me. Like I'm not empathic like that. So so if you know someone who's going through something, don't force them to be sad. Don't force them to talk about it. If they want to talk about it, they will bring it up to you. I fucking promise. I make a lot of people really uncomfortable with some of the conversations that I have, because the way that I view death is incredibly bizarre, and a lot of the things surrounding it, I don't know. One thing that I thought when my mom died was, you know, obviously like something has to happen to her remains. Fucked up. And so we decided, instead of burying my mom, that we would have her cremated. And we're like with the funeral director, and like it's fucking weird, and we decided not to have a service because we're a small family, and you know, we already went through everything, so why do we all need to fucking sit in a room and fucking think about it some more? So anyway, they had these really weird urns of like ducks. I thought it was so weird, but like, don't be silly. Like, I'm gonna pay for it. But then when I left, I was like, I just paid like, paying someone to like set my mom on fire. Like, what? But that's the kind of stuff that I think about, you know. And those are the conversations that I have with people that are probably really fucking weird, but those are the ones that I want to have, because that's the process that I'm going through. But when people are like, oh my god, she would want you to do this, and you're like, don't fucking tell me anything, like, just leave me alone. Anyway. God, my Trisha Paytas. Why am I not on my kitchen floor right now? I'm not gonna cut this at all, so yeah. Anyway, things are hard now, because as much as I want to feel motivated and you know, I try to convince myself that I'm really going to fucking change and start giving a fuck about myself again, like, I lose all of my, I don't know, it's so hard to explain. Like, I guess I don't know, depressed, the big D. I don't have the energy. I set my alarm to get up early and I sleep through it because I'm so exhausted from fucking hating myself all the time. You know, just the whole process, I'm just so tired. And I want to be okay, but I'm not. But I don't feel like I can, like, I don't feel like, that's not the part of this that people are concerned with. So it's crazy how the timing of grief works, because immediately when something happens is when you like most want to be just left the fuck alone, and that's when everyone's like, oh my god, is there anything I can do for you, whatever. But now You know, it's been a few months and I make myself leave the house because I know that I have to, but no one's hitting me up going, hey, is there anything I can do? Because everyone already thinks that that period is, you know, past, but this is when I really fucking actually need it. And it's like, I don't want to make it anyone else's problem anymore. It's me, it's my problem. And so I'm laying in bed, awake, thinking all the time until the sun comes up, and I'm sleeping until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I go to the gym for a half hour, an hour, do some cardio, whatever, doesn't matter. I go home, I eat like shit. I eat like shit fucking late because I'm fucking not on a regular sleep schedule and everything's fucked up, and I feel like no matter what I do, nothing's changing. I feel completely fucking hopeless. I feel like I'm making no progress in my life whatsoever. I thought that I would be at a certain point by now and I'm not, and we spent a ton of money in Orlando staying in hotels, and I don't have extra money to like, I'm worried about like money that's not being replenished because I'm not doing the things I need to be doing. And I just feel like I have to figure it the fuck out now. Today I feel the worst that I've felt, you know, since, I don't know, since December probably, since I got home and fucking, you know, whatever. So all I did while I was there was fucking eat and drink and eat and drink alcohol, drink more alcohol and chain smoke cigarettes, and I just felt like shit. I got bronchitis, like it's just been a really bad time. But I'm sitting here doing this because I feel like if I put it out in the universe that I need if I put it out into the universe that I need to make changes and I need to adhere to them, then I will feel some sort of accountability, because maybe I'll fucking be too embarrassed that everyone knows that my house is a fucking mess. Or maybe I'll feel embarrassed that I'm fucking, I felt like I was working my ass off at the gym, but really, I'm not really fucking doing anything at all, I guess, apparently, because the scale isn't going anywhere and my pants aren't getting any looser. So maybe it'll encourage me to work a little fucking harder at the gym. And maybe, since now I've said to everyone, I'm eating garbage at 4 o'clock in the morning because I'm fucking drunk as often as I can be, that I'll try to go out a few nights and not drink, and I'll try to force myself to get into bed or fast again or something so that I'm not available to shove garbage in my fucking face. I just want to feel like I matter again, you know, to myself. Okay, I did kind of lie. I have to cut this into 2, but it's only because the camera cut off. Anyway, I need to fucking fix myself. And it's not gonna happen if all I do is just internalize and not say anything. I'm just gonna keep imploding on myself. Nothing's gonna get done, as I've been witnessing. So this is gonna be essentially the content that I'm creating, I guess. I'm going to start vlogging. I'm going to show unedited pictures of my body and realistically what I'm doing every day, not just the fun parts that make it look like I'm not thinking about, you know, drinking myself absolutely fucking, never mind. I'm not just gonna show everyone, which is kind of not even necessarily true because I tend to be already quite open with my life, just because I hope that if someone else sees me going through shit, then they'll realize, hey, you know what? Everyone fucking goes through shit and it's okay, you know, to fucking feel like shit and to deal with shit and to hate yourself, because that's gonna happen sometimes. And it's unrealistic to go, oh my God, you have to love yourself all the time, and you always will because you're perfect and beautiful, because you're not always gonna fucking feel that. And your pants don't fit. So hopefully there's someone out there that needed to hear that, because I needed to get it off my chest. So anyway, this is me making myself accountable of all the shit that I'm not getting done. And as much as I understand that I probably do need more time to grieve and process everything that's going on, I'm just not that person who can sit around and cry about something. I just kind of shut down and don't do anything, I guess, apparently. But I can't do it anymore. It's not getting me anywhere, and I hate myself a little bit more every day. So I don't want to feel like this anymore. So yeah. There's really no good way to end this, but this is gonna be when you start seeing changes. And I hope this helped me. I don't know. I really don't know. I guess I'm gonna go because I have nothing left to say. Because I just word vomited everywhere, all over you, and I also cried all over you. So thanks for listening. If you don't watch this, if no one fucking sees this because they don't fucking care about me or my stupid, sad life, then at least I got to just fucking get it out of my system. Anyways, see you later. Thanks, bye.